the National Industrial Court has ordered the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, the Trade Union Congress, not to embark on the nationwide strike scheduled for Monday. Now, both the union had enjoined workers of the union not to embark on any indefinite strike pending the federal government reverts to the old pump price of petrol and adjust the electricity tariff. At this time, reactions are still on concerning the increase in the petrol pump price and that of electricity tariff. My guests are still very much available. Fatima Mohammed Ogunkola, PDP stalwart, and also Leicester Workers, FCA, Public Affairs Analyst. Many thanks for staying tuned, gentlemen. Let me quickly get your reaction on this development. Fatima Mohammed Ogunkola, what do you make of the recent hike in electricity and petroleum pump price?
I'm the regular Nigerian. Times are really hard. It's so insensitive to have our tariffs increase at this point in time. First, we're just coming out of the pandemic. A lot of people, lost their jobs. People went, working and all of that. And the next thing, tariffs are increased. I'm wondering, where is this sense of humanity? Where is the sense of, considering the people? So people have not been taken into consideration. So it is so ill-timed. It wasn't the right time for it at all.
Okay.
I'm happy that Fatima talks about ill time here, which I would totally agree. Thank God he understands that certain policies are there's no alternative to them. I was here on this program before, and I am not comfortable with, especially, I'm not even bothered about the fuel, the electricity, because we have been at the wrong end of the divide with respect to service delivery.
But the petrol is also used by everyone.
I'm coming. Service delivery with our discos. Discos are now private entities. Government has about 20% shares in discos. And of course, this government inherited some very terrible, obnoxiously cowed provision program this. But of course, government is a continuum, so you must work with what you have. Now, we've not gotten metering, we will not got it, and then this happened. Now, we talked about, again, the pandemic situation, the worldwide situation. We should also know the other aspect. If government has been subsidizing, paying part of the costs that we enjoy in terms of electricity, in terms of fuel, government itself is broke. You can't take that out of the system. Government itself is broke. And sometimes, like I was here last time, I said, do anybody bother to wonder how this government has carried on? There are months when oil price went down.
You have to be specific.
Yes.
Broke in what sense?
In terms of resources. How many people, you said, how many businesses went on for government to raise revenue? Taxes, company taxes, the government, how many importation came in for government to raise revenue through the ports, through custom duties, within this period of lockdown, worldwide lockdown. So you also know that government is also in business to get money, generate money to do this. So it's a delicate balancing. My problem is the two. Of course, this issue of petroleum has been much touted. It's the deregulation. We've been talking about deregulating the downstream sector. I am against it. I am a proponent of subsidy, and I'll keep maintaining that position. I'm a proponent of subsidy, but at some point, I must be realistic. Does government have that money? You might say they waste in other areas. Yes, but can it be sustainable? In the long run, no, it can't. So this gradual phasing out. Remember, government came up to 125, 121, and Nigerians were happy. Nobody even said anything. Then it moved back based on oil price fluctuation and all whatnot, based on the fact that government is not earning enough revenue any longer. So for me, it's debatable. And I will concede to the PDP if they should make a fuse about it. It's all part of politics.
When you say,
as far as the NEPA is concerned, as far as is concerned,
all right,
I am totally against it, and I will keep saying it. It is wrong. The electricity companies are ripping the people off, and they must be brought to the level of accountability.
When you said the government is broke, have you considered the cost of governance in Nigeria at the moment? Is this government sensitive to the plight of ordinary Nigerians?
Well, the cost of governance, I can tell you for free, majority goes into staff costing, personnel costs. The cost of governance in Nigeria, majority goes into personnel costs. Now, what do I mean by personnel costs? The employees of government. So, one thing that has always been touted, and even the PDP tried it, but they know that it's going to, I mean, when the Orosunian panel under PDP talked about rationalizing agencies, because everyone know that there is over-bloated bureaucracy. Rationalizing agencies, of course, at that point, how many people will lose their jobs? A lot. So, and you are still saying government should create jobs. Everybody looking at the federal government to create jobs. So most of this cost of governance goes into all those personnel costs.
Lester, I need us to be frank on the program. This is the same government that said it wants to create another agency out of the EFCC. Well, what do you make of all of this? If they're saying, okay, we are creating another agency to manage assets recovery. This is another agency that will also got up money from the government. For you saying that the government is broke, it's very debatable at the moment.
No, you tell me if the government is not broke. You tell me the revenue profile of the government. Maybe Madam can help us if he knows. What are the revenue profile of the government?
Because I asked two questions earlier about the sensitivity of this government
which
to
the
plight of the people.
Of course, there is
why at this time?
There is high,
and that is why the NLC and the TUC is still saying that we need to go on.
I wonder what has kept them all this while.
I put you on the post, Fatima Mohammed. What do you make of all of this development? Is this government sensitive to the plight of ordinary Nigerians?
Insensitivity has always been the order of the day. You know, the thing is, it's so pathetic that, you know, I was watching TV one day and I saw how much they have accrued to Nigerians as relief funds during the pandemic. And I asked my brother, please, did they bring it to you? Were you credited? Billions. We hear these things. And I'm wondering, who and who did they give the money to? I have been in Nigeria for like forever. I have seen political parties back and forth. But I have never seen a government as insensitive as the present government of the day. It is
that would be too much on this government to say.
Well, the thing is, sometimes we get to a level where posterity would judge us. Even if today I am made a minister in this government, I'm sure that they would relieve me of that appointment because I know what I represent. I am passionate about the people, especially the electorate. This electorate, I keep telling people that if you follow the trends of elections and all of that, the votes that you get in Anifakwa, where I am from, you won't get it in Lekki. You know why? All those big people just read newspapers on election days. They don't have to go line up to cast their vote. They don't believe in the process because they know that electioneering in Nigeria is not particularly credible. So they do not believe in the process of going to waste my time. Some of them don't even have PVCs. But these poor people who take out their time, who will go out and lie to, if you don't take PVC, your child will not go to school. No. We have played on their intelligence. In their foolishness, they've all rushed out. They've grabbed their PVCs. And then we have further gone ahead to blackmail them. If you don't vote for such and such person, in this market, you won't have a space again. Out of fear, they go ahead and vote, even if they are suffering and smiling, and cast their vote for that person, just so that their stall in that particular market will not be locked up.
Is this a call for a nationwide strike?
Yes, it is. The thing is, Nigerians must wake up to the call. I think we've been very quiet. And that's why I was angry a couple of weeks ago when on Twitter, some youths were clamoring for Atiku come, we're tired of this government, come and lead this revolution. And I said, for real? You want an Atiku to come
Is Atiku the savior of the country at the moment?
That's what I'm even saying. I said,
is Atiku the savior?
We are the savior by ourselves. The revolution for us to get a change begins with us, the youth.
Look,
it is our tomorrow.
Number one.
Nationwide strike.
Number one.
Yes to it?
I don't even reckon with people like NLC, TUC.
How do you
mean? Sorry to use my word, they have lost relevance. Today is what? Today is 20.
Today is 25. 25th, yeah.
25 days after a policy, and you are debating if you want to go on strike, they are looking for settlement. Don't think
they're not giving them a cut injunction.
So forget that cut injection. They are looking. Look, forget that. It's the part of the ploy. They are looking for settlement. This is the same people that should have taken the discourse to task. Madam is talking about the common man. Who does not care about the common man? Look, I don't work for government. I don't even know where So Rock is. You might accuse me of being, you know me, Emmanuel, you might accuse me of somebody pay. Nobody, I have not benefited one dime. I'm saying another thing.
Is Nigeria working?
Nigeria is a work in progress. Nigeria
Are you disappointed
is working.
with this government?
I'm not disappointed when I know where we are coming from. This is look, during this pandemic,
With this increases? This is a government.
1st January 2012. Hold on.
Okay.
1st January.
Can you just
1st January
Okay.
2012. What was the New Year bounty or New Year greeting to the people of Nigeria? 1st January 2012. When fuel price rose from 65 naira to 142 naira. 1st January 2012. Who's talking about insensitivity here? Who is more guilty of insensitivity? How many times the passenger increased fuel price? If that is an issue, who sold NEPA that put us in this malady? Let's not go there. For me, NLC has lost its relevance.
Okay.
I expect NLC to have hit the ground running.
We just have to go there.
And
Fatima
that's what we are
Mohammed, is Nigeria working at the moment?
Nigeria is not working at all. I think that we have even regressed. We're regressing. We're not working.
So what's the solution?
Because, I mean, I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, a couple of years back, we could buy a bag of rice for 7.5. Today, it is 38,000 naira. And they say we are work in progress.
A couple of years back, we bought that rice 800 naira. A couple of years back, we bought under Abacha, we bought that rice 800 naira.
We just have to.
700 naira.
We just have to go down.
Nigeria is not working.
Nice meeting you.
And I pray that Nigeria would get
Nigeria is
credible
working and to work better.
to make the process work.
Fatima Mohammed,
Madam, thank you very much.
PDP stalwart, many thanks for coming on Political
You're most
Lens.
welcome,
Oh,
sir.
it's always a
Alesta
pleasure.
Wilkos, Public Affairs Analyst, thank you so much for coming on
It's
Political
always my
Lens.
pleasure.
You should always
I'm
add
grateful.
APC. I think
I'm an
she's...
FCA.
All right, sir. Nigeria is a work in progress. God bless you and God bless Nigeria.
Nigeria is not a work in progress.